guys, this is Chaz from Classic Komodo, and welcome to Whatchamacallit, a series full of what's up, what's changing, and what's new. So, now what? Today we're going to be talking about field upgrades. They're an added level of customization for your class beyond than just your gun loadout. So, we're going to be talking about the 3 universal classes, which are defensive, offensive, and shadow, as well as your 2 class-specific upgrades. So no matter what, you'll always have 5 choices to choose from, no matter what class you pick. Each has 4 levels of progression. In order to progress to the next level, you must support your squad. So for instance, this involves healing and reviving teammates, repairing squad vehicles, dispensing ammunition, etc. Anything to really help your squad out. Now remember, if your whole squad gets wiped, you will lose a bar of that progression. So even if you get to level 3, and your whole squad gets wiped, now you're back at level 2. So keep that in mind. Make sure if you're the last one on your squad, stay alive. Keep that field upgrade going. Well, let's jump right into it in all the field upgrade classes. So the first one we're going to go into is the defensive universal field upgrade class. The defensive level 1 is armor, a new one that we see, which reduces incoming damage to the chest by 10%. I think that's going to be a really popular one. Reducing incoming damage to the chest can help when it comes to sniper shots, anything that does really great damage to chest areas, such as shotguns. So in close quarters, this could actually help you a lot. Level 2 is cover. Decreases the amount of incoming suppression by 50%. Not a popular one in Battlefield 3, but we see it return. Level 3 is flak. Decreases damage from explosions by 15%, and level 4 is quick regen, which decreases the time before out of combat heal by 20%, which is great. I think that's a really good level 4 defensive perk. You get to heal a little bit faster, which, you know, isn't too overpowered, but it fits nicely in the defensive slot. Next we have offensive, which is another universal. Level 1 is sprint. Again, we see that again, which wasn't too popular in Battlefield 3, but it's only level 1. Increases maximum sprint speed by 10%. Level 2 is ammo. Increases maximum inventory of bullets by 50%. Again. Grenades is level 3. Increases maximum inventory of hand grenades by 1. And level 4 is reduced fall, a new one, which increases height you can fall without damage. As a level 4, do I completely agree with that being the top tier for the offensive role? No. Is it helpful? Yes, I guess so, but I don't see it being that good of a level 4 perk. But again, these are the universal ones, the universal class slots. So let's go into the next one, which is Shadow. Shadows, level 1 is quick unspot, which reduces the time you're spotted by 2 seconds. This could help in a lot of stealth roles, not just for, people with recons or anything like that that's trying to see, but also anybody with a silencer. This could help if you're spotted. Level 2 is sprint, increases maximum sprint speed by 10%. 3 is reduced fall, again we see that one. And level 4 is stealth, a new one. Undetected by motion sensors except when sprinting. So level 4 and level 1 are really good. The 2 and 3 we've seen before, and I like level 2, which is the sprint. Don't agree with the level 3. I think the reduced fall is the most unpopular one to me, but maybe I'm wrong. That's just an opinion of mine. Okay, let's get into the class specific. So let's start off with assault. And remember, each has 2 class specific field upgrade. So the first one is combat medic. Level 1 is med kit upgrade. Increases maximum deployed medic bags and packs by 1. So you could have 2 medic bags and or 2 medic packs, which are the smaller little packs that you could attach to other players. Level 2 is sprint. Man, Battlefield must love sprint. Level 3 is defib upgrade. Increases the charge up speed of the defibrillators by 100%. Now, 2 things about the defibrillators. One, we all know now that it takes a couple of seconds for you to charge up your defibrillators before you can use them. Also, the fact that if you do a short charge, that only revives your teammate by 20%, and if you do the long charge, that will recover them 100% fully. We also know now that you cannot have 100%, 100 revives all at once. You can only have up to 3 revives. You have revive packs now, and you only can have 3, so there's no more rev trains anymore. Now, I don't know if those could be resupplied by ammunition bags or not, but as of right now, you only get 3 charges for your defibrillators. So this defibrillator upgrade, it could be a big deal in mid-battle, because you were essentially cutting the amount of time to revive somebody in a fraction of the time. So last is level 4, the medical unit. When occupied, vehicles will slowly heal nearby soldiers. So if you're in a tank and a soldier's next to you and he's hurt, he's going to start recovering health automatically. Do I think that's going to be overpowered? No, I think all these are really good for the combat medic. Very, very, very solid. Now, the Grenadier is the other one for the assault class. Level 1 is grenades, which increases the maximum inventory of hand grenades by 1. 2 is sprint. Man, it's back again. Level 3, 40mm grenades. Increases maximum inventory of the 40mm grenade by 3, which is a lot. So if you're a big fan of noob tubing, there you go. This is the class for you. And level 4 is flak. Decreases damage from explosions by 15%. So another solid class if you are looking for the anti-infantry, heavy into explosive realm. This class is for you. Next, we're going to go into the engineer. Now, the engineer has, again, 2, just like the assault, along with the other ones. The level 1 for anti-tank is the first one. Level 1 is mines. Mines increases maximum inventory of 18 mines, or the M2 Slam, which we saw is, or if you didn't see, is like a claymore but for tanks. It's an oversized, or I don't know if it's oversized, but it's a claymore that you can put, and it does a lot of damage to tanks. So it's a little bit better than the mines in a sense of you don't have to put them in the middle of the road and it looks like a giant flapjack is in the middle of the road and easy to spot. You could put them on the side and have it facing directly, you know, in a bush or something like that, facing towards the road, and it'll do damage to a tank. The only problem is it's not a 360-degree view, so it's only in a certain, you know, angle. So that's the downside to it. But the M2 Slam and the AT mines are being increased to 6 at level 1. Level 2 is rockets, increases maximum inventory of AT and AA ammo to 7. I believe that this level 2 should be at level 1. You're going to be using your rockets a lot more than the mines. So I personally think the level 2 should be at level 1 and vice versa to be a little bit more practical, but I guess you have to work in order to get to what you want. Level 3 is more deployed explosives, increases maximum deployed explosives to 6. So you only can have at first, you know, mines. You could probably only have 3 AT mines or 3 slams. Now you could have up to 6 at level 3, and level 4 is flak, which decreases damage by explosions by 15%. The next one is the mechanic. This is if you want to really get in there and help your teammates out by repairing and getting things fixed up for them. Level 1 is fast repair, which increases speed and sabotage of repairs by 35%. So if you're one of those people that love to run up to tanks and kill them with the repair tool, then this one's right for you. Level 2 is flak, which decreases damage by explosions. Level 3 is cover. I don't know why that's in there, because that just decreases your suppression. And level 4 is repair unit. This one's kind of scaring me. The repair unit is occupied vehicles will slowly repair nearby vehicles. Now, I like the idea, but the only thing is I do not want to see a fleet of tanks rolling around, or a fleet of whatever rolling around and all repairing each other. I don't, and then become an indestructible force because they have 2 or 3 buddies right next to them and you can't get enough RPG shots. So, I'm kind of nervous about that one, but hopefully DICE has made it so that it's not too powerful. It's just enough so that it helps you out a little bit on the way. It helps you recover maybe like 1 or 2 a couple of seconds, you know. So we'll see how that rolls out and see if there needs to be any twerking when see if the tanks need to be bouncing their butts in the field. All right, the next one is the support class. The support class now starting off with indirect fire. Indirect fire Level 1 would be the ammo bag upgrade, same as the assault class. The ammo bag upgrade allows you to have more maximum deployed ammo boxes and packs, which are the smaller ones that you can attach to friendly units. The level 2 is ammo, which increases your inventory of bullets by 50%. Level 3 is indirect fire, which increases the maximum M224, which is the mortar, and XM25 ammo. Now, the level 4 is the resupply unit. And this is similar to the engineer and the assault ones, where your occupied vehicles will slowly resupply nearby soldiers. Instead of heal nearby soldiers or repair nearby vehicles, it will resupply nearby soldiers. So I think that's a nice little plus. The next one is perimeter defense. Perimeter defense level 1 is ammo. Increases maximum inventory of bullets by 50% again. Why does the support class have this? I don't know. You already have infinite amount of ammo. I guess more doesn't hurt. Level 2 is suppression. You're going to be increasing the amount of outgoing suppression by 50%. Level 3 is claymores, which increases the amount of inventory of claymores to 3. And level 4 is the MP APS upgrade. If you don't know what that is, it's a small or unit or item that deflects incoming explosives. I don't know 100% how that's going to work, but it increases the time. This level 4 increases the time the MP APS can deflect the incoming explosives. So that's interesting if you are more in the defensive role for your support class. The last one is recon. The recon has 2. Spec Ops, level 1, stealth, undetected by motion sensors except when sprinting. This is the same that you saw in Shadow. Level 2 is C4 explosives, increases maximum inventory of C4 to 6. Now, the recon class now has C4, so this is going to be exciting to see how they're going to be able to implement that. Level 3 is motion sensors, increases the maximum inventory of motion sensors to 5. And that is a lot of motion sensors. Increases range of the tugs and MAV by 40%. This one is huge. This is probably one of the biggest ones that we've seen so far with the increase of motion sensors as well as this increased range on the tugs and MAV. And that's a really, really good one. And level 4 is quick on spot. Again, we've seen this one, which reduces the time you were spotted by 2 seconds. I think this one's going to be a favorite from a lot of the recon players that want to kind of stealth in, get in there, kill some tanks, and be able to help a lot with spotting, kind of the running gun kind of sniper. The last one is the sniper, which is the more of the defensive role for the recon class. Level 1 is hold breath. Increases time you could steady your scope by 100%. Awesome. Great perk. Level 2 is cover. Decreases the amount of incoming suppression. I've used a lot in Battlefield 3 because we all know that the suppression literally killed your chances of getting the shot off. Or, if you relied on luck, but the suppression mechanic was really, 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 really strong in Battlefield 3. Level 3 is quick on spot. Again, we see that where you reduce the time you were spotted by 2 seconds. And level 4 is advanced spot, which increases the time your targets are spotted by 45%. So this one's going to be a really good one for those ones, like I said, that's going to be playing the more defensive role for recon. Well, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Please rate and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. We'll be able to answer them in the next episode of Whatchamacallit. Sorry Goose wasn't here this week. He was too busy laying a golden egg for us so we could put more videos out for y'all. But thanks again, guys. This is Chaz, and as always, stay classy.
Oh, we are the saviors of the universe. We have found the evil and hunted it down. Yeah. Oh, we are Sky City, and we like to party. We just wanna make some